Kevin Harlan with Clark King and Greg Anthony Woodside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. First game of this trip here for the Hornets. They're hoping to off with the W.
Nigga, what kind of dickhead shit is that?
Guys, this is what I call one of those boomerang road trips.
Fuck out of here.
Not long, but they'll
ain't the only one that gotta do shit.
Yeah, it's an easy trip to get up there because you know you'll be back home.
Don't come in here with that stupid shit, bro.
Short. As you said, boomerang is the perfect phrase for it. You don't have to worry about setting the tone for a long stretch of games away from your own building.
And so the Charlotte Hornets get the first points of the ball game. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
I got pity for that rim right there, Joel Embiid. That's a big man banging that thing down.
So, GA, Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his dues.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hogs, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. Coach told me, quote, our success defensively in this one hinges on how we guard LaMelo Ball. He continued, not only is Ball a 3-level scorer, he's a top-tier passer with excellent court vision. And we've got to do our best to make him uncomfortable out there. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Shot, high post. Hits the front of the rim and out. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. High post, Embiid. That one doesn't drop. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Inside. Good D by Embiid.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And you want to talk about game time. Edgecombe is still going up while others are coming down.
To the left wing. Knappel wide open and he fires. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Maxey. Here's the three. Hits it from three-point range.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Now, here's Ball. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Boy, that's how you execute in transition, guys. Embiid realizing an opportunity and then jumping all over it.
Here's Miller. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. It's Miller on the wing. Jacks up a three. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Here's Edgecombe. And he goes big with the dunk right over LaMelo Ball.
And you see that burst of speed from Edgecombe. He just blows by the defense there.
Down low. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, I dunked him very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Hornets trail by 9. Pass to Bridges. Maxey grabs the miss. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Drummond the screen. To the paint. For 3. Oubre gets the three-pointer to fall.
This is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
In the corner, Kneppel with it. Miller, that's for 2. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Outside, Maxey. Back to George. Lets the 3 fly. And Drummond is right there.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Got a piece of it. They retain possession. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Some changes here for the Hornets. Outside, George. 6 on the shot clock. The Hornets pull it in. White looking around. To the middle. Here's Diabate. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment
and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
Hornets trailed by 11. Pass to Diabate. Another shot, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on George. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the 76ers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Now, here is George. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Pulls from the top of the key. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. George has got 5.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Now here's White. Nothing on the board. The 3. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Off on the layup. Hornets trailed by 12. Pass to McNeely. There's 38 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Charlotte needs to get a shot. A shot by Diabate. No good. The 76ers leading by 12. Maxey looking it over. Driving to the basket. George sets a screen. Here's Grimes. No good with the triple. And a deep 3 from James. And so it's Philadelphia. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll return shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the 76ers have been rolling along, haven't they?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Bryant. Maxey in the corner. Drummond in the post. Goes up again. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Maxey's got 7 points.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Knippel. There's the screen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And that's a smart foul there. Instead of giving up the easy deuce, send him to the line.
And he's not a very good foul shooter, so that's a heads-up play by the defense there.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
And the Hornets playoff route continuing. Greg, their last postseason appearance, 2016.
Yeah, the rebuild grinds on, and last season their worst record in over a decade. We're hoping these new additions can help.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Guys?
A great passer. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
And man, this kid, Edgecombe, is special. He just gets off the ground so fast to throw it down.
Over to the wing. Here's Knipple. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Few players get more dunks than Drummond. He's a center who plays like a traditional center, looking to throw it down every chance he gets.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Here's Ball. Pass to Miller. To the inside. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Embiid.
Boy, that's weight room strength there, just muscling in this shot despite the aggressive coverage. That's good work by Bridges.
And Bridges no good on that one. Clark, more so than ever, NBA offenses are putting the ball in the hands of their stars and letting them go to work.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, that's because NBA offense is all about creating space, and usually your star players can do that with a high level of skill, speed, shot making, and playmaking. You can create it with strength as well, playing through a guy like Jokic, Giannis, and Luka.
Here's Embiid, and he uses the glass on the layup. Embiid's got 8.
Hey, Embiid is used to this. It's second nature to him. That's why he's so good at being able to score through contact.
The call will be against P.J. Edgecombe. That's foul number 2 for him.
They've been undisciplined defensively, getting themselves into foul trouble far too early.
Here's Knipple. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. 6 points for him.
That was way out there. Knipple stretching out his range.
Up top, Embiid. Embiid driving. And the dunk by Embiid.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
It's Miller on the wing. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Greg, we know something every scout liked about P.J. Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
Here's Edgecombe. 8 points for him. Embiid. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Embiid with a major contribution thus far. He's a guy that can carry his team.
Pass to Knipple. To the middle. Second chance shot. It's stolen. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
With his diverse offensive game, 7 feet tall, maybe a little north of that, and 280 pounds, Embiid might be the toughest assignment in the league.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Hornets trail by 21. It's James atop the key. They could use a bucket. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Spins. A shot by Diabate. No good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides. And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off. Still sporting an offer from the line this quarter. Got to get it together, fellas.
The 76ers leading by 20. Pass to Grimes. Off target from outside.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find the shot. Man.
Oh, my, what a play.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
Now, here's Maxey. The shot's good on the assist by George. Maxey's got 12.
They are winning this game largely because of his effort.
Pass to James. Back to White. There's the triple. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Outside, Maxey. Here's Bona. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the 76ers lead by 20.
You can see how Maxey has developed as a facilitator. This coaching staff has a lot of trust in him.
Outside, White. Pass to McNeely. Paul George with the steal. Some solid defense from Brown.
He converts those at a high rate. Not that time.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
White with it. Maxey covering. Here's Diabate. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Now George, he has 5. Here's Maxey. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Personal foul. Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Both shots good from the strike. And so here's Charlotte. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for Philadelphia. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Right back after this break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Edgecombe with it, and it's Miller picking him up. And the dunk by MB.
And who doesn't like to see an exciting rookie making plays for his team? Edgecombe knows he needs to be a guy who facilitates for their offense. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing.
And the athleticism of Edgecombe is a real thorn in the defense's side. It's why sometimes they get baited into fouling it.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Well, you want to talk about upside. DJ Edgecombe has as much as anyone in this class, except for maybe the top pick, Cooper Flag.
Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Boy, I like it. Quick, aggressive move by Maxey.
Down low, Miller. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. No good from outside. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, the Sixers, they want to get over the top. Joel Embiid said, I've accomplished everything individually, but there's one thing missing, which is to win a championship. We have to do whatever it takes to make sure that in the postseason, I'm healthy and as dominant as I've ever been. Kevin, back to you.
His health is key. Allie, we appreciate the report.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And how about the raw athleticism of Edgecombe? He hits to the rim with ease.
Charlotte calls timeout. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Bridges, right side. Miller outside. Pass the ball. Clock at 6. Inside. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Embiid is unstoppable, just too strong for the defense, no matter what they throw at him.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll. Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
From deep, Maxey falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Miller. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one's on Eric Gordon.
And you watch Miller, he keeps the defense on its heels. They don't know what he's going to do.
This is his first free throw of the game. Clark, the future of the league is bright with the likes of Brandon Miller roaming the floor.
Yeah, I like him a lot. In 2024, he was 3rd in the Rookie of the Year voting. Chet and Wemby were the two guys ahead of him, and we know how good both of those guys are. I think he's in a great position to continue to grow and potentially be an all-star.
And the shot falls short this time.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Bridges. The kick out to Ball. And here's Miller, defended by Gordon. And again, the Hornets missing.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Now, here's George. Stolen by Ball. And they're moving it up. Lays it up and banks it in. Bridges got his second bucket of the night.
Bridges that time being rewarded for his hustle and his awareness right there. Opportunistic score that time.
Here's Maxey. Good for his ninth make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting. Pass to Kneppel. Miller outside. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the 76ers. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Edgecombe. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
I like the aggressiveness inside from Edgecombe. Sometimes you have to fight through all those long limbs and find your way. And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Now here's White. He's got 7, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
That's been the culprit, the turnovers. I mean, TOs, those kinds of mistakes have really kind of drained their confidence to this point.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Edgecombe with it. 14 points for him. White with it. Picked up by Edgecombe. Pass to Man. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, you know, Trey Mann is just a really solid, no weakness combo guard. Takes advantage of what the defense gives him and plays extremely hard all the time.
He hits both from the stripe. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Pass to Grimes. They grab their own miss. Here's Bona. 6 to shoot. Here's Edgecombe. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
A supreme athlete. Edgecombe can blow through the contact.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Charlotte Hornets. Pass to Man. Here's McNeely, defended by Gordon. Here's Diabate. And it's Bona with the rebound. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
And it's the Hornets' ball. Man, Andre Drummond grabs the miss. 1:49 left to play in the third. Here's Edgecombe. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league. Creating a high percentage look with a good decision on that pass.
Pass to Grimes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And I love the way they've been attacking the basket. I mean, they've looked to penetrate every opportunity they've had, and they've done a nice job doing that.
White, good.
And their outside game is simply evaporated here in the second half. Not a lot of great looks from deep.
And here's Maxey. 23 points in the game. To the middle. Here's Drummond. It's hauled in by Brown. Jones looking for an opening. Outside, White. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here.
Hornets ball.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Count that one. White's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, they have finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
Here's Maxey. From deep three-point land, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Philadelphia.
The Hornets 40 down.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And it's the Hornets with the ball. Outside, ball. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
When Maxey is clicking on all cylinders, he is a tough guy to slow down.
And it's blocked. Out to the right wing. Back to Watford. Screen by Watford. And here's Maxey outside. That one's no good. Takes him to 10 for 15 for the game. And it's Miller in the corner. Back to ball. Rebound by the 76ers. Misses from close range. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. To the paint. Here's Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
There's the athleticism of Miller on display.
Outside Lowry. Hey, Clark, we know resistance training is something pretty much every player does. Was that prevalent back in the 80s when you played?
That's 4 decades ago, Kevin, and it wasn't as prevalent as it is now. I mean, it's commonplace, and kids get exposed to the benefits of weight training and strength training for any sport, but particularly basketball, at a much earlier age now. So it's part of who they are once they get to the college level and then on to the NBA. But the core strengthening, the stability work of that area between your knees and your sternum, the middle of your chest, boy, that type of work has made a huge difference and would have made a great difference, I think, in my career had it been as prevalent as it is now.
Here's Ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Clark, when you use the word unicorn, a one-of-a-kind player, LaMelo Ball fits the bill for sure.
Yeah, we've had so few point guards north of 6'7", and he's right in that range. And he also shoots it well on high volume from the three-point line. I don't know if there's a guy quite like him in the league at that size with that vision and three-point shooting marksmanship.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Such an athletic guy. Bridges just hammers it down.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. Well, Clark, with the game becoming more global, some are saying the NBA should adopt some FIBA rules to more closely align the leagues. Any changes you'd welcome?
Well, you know, Kevin, with all the shooting that teams possess now, maybe the league can get away from the defensive 3-second rule. I mean, there's so much switching and interchanging of players. The offenses are usually so well spread out. I think you should just maybe abandon that particular rule. Throw those big guys a bone and let them park inside at their own peril.
And the dunk by Embiid.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Ball with the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Miller. The rebound by Watford.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And Philadelphia calls time here. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Now White. Pass to Brown. White left side. Tries again. It's hauled in by the 76ers. George double team. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Down low. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their systems.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Out to the wing. Now here's White. Just 5 to shoot. Brown trying to free himself up. Miller, no luck. Maxey, that's a 2-pointer. Up again. Outside for George. Shoots the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Outside, White. Will it go? Miller, no luck.
He's hit a rough patch for sure this period. They need more from him.
Maxey on the wing. Into the lane. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Maxey's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Hey, we've seen Maxey take the big jump. Now he's one of the game's best scorers.
Timeout.
And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion as those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices. The pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
Lowry with the ball to the inside. Bona.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Here's Drummond, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
You know, this is where you want to get Drummond the ball. The closer he is, the more effective he becomes.
Bridges outside. Five on the clock. Charlotte again missing. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 17-7 run. Pass to Lowry. Back to Gordon. Stolen by Ball.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the 76ers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And you always like to jump on your opponent early in a season series. This is just the first of 3 between these two teams, but a good win to go up 1-0 on the year against Charlotte.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Tyrese Maxey.
Offensively, he was dialed in all night long. Scoring at will, it seemed, made the game look easy.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Here's Gordon. Drops in the layup for 2.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
To end the drought. And it's Lowry with the rebound. Gordon with it. He's picked up by James. And it's Bona missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the basket is good.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
White, good.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Right side Lowry. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.